Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's Vlogmas here, and in this video I would like to do a little review, or more than anything else just share this wonderful little product that I have, because I think a lot of you will benefit from it, a lot of you will absolutely adore it. And especially now that we are heading towards holiday season, I think this is just the perfect gift to give to your loved one or to give to yourself, you know. It's just amazing. I've had it for a couple of months already, and I can see it's been really nurturing my soul. Now here on my channel I occasionally do this book club series where I review books that I read. This is everyday peace cards. So it's very similar to a book, but they are cards, you know. So you get 108 mindfulness meditations cards by Thich Nhat Hanh. This is how the container looks like, so it really looks like a book, and then you basically open it like so, and inside you will get little instructions on how to use these cards. Then you will also get a little card that explains a little bit about Thich Nhat Hanh's history and about him, who was he. I'm sure you already know who he was, but for those of you who maybe heard about his name for the first time now, he was a great global spiritual leader, poet, and also big peace activist. His words really touched souls of a lot of people. They are words of peace, words of mindfulness, words of just advices on how to be here, living in the present moment, and how to truly benefit from present moment, how to be at peace with yourself and with others in this present moment, and just how to savor the beauty of life, basically. I ordered this a couple of months ago, as I mentioned, and since then basically every single day I extract one card on random, basically. As these little instructions suggest, you're just supposed to kind of take a deep breath, close your eyes, concentrate on the present moment, and just extract a card from this deck, you know, and see what message did you receive for the day. You can carry the card with you in your bag, or you can just put it on a visible place in your room, because you will also get this kind of card holder. I will actually read you the card that I got today, and then by the end of this video I will actually extract another one, just so we can see together what message will this card bring to us. But I will read you my today's card, and here is actually how I put it on display. I like to put it on display in my bedroom, close to one plant that I have, so it's very, very beautiful, and just looking at it kind of brings joy and peacefulness to my life. So my today's card says composting. Sorrow, fear, and depression are bits of garbage that are part of real life, and we must look deeply into their nature. You can practice in order to turn these bits of garbage into flowers. It is not only your love that is organic, your hate is too. You don't need to throw anything out. All you have to do is learn how to transform your garbage into flowers. So aren't those like sacred words, like literally? And what surprised me the most is that basically each day I will get the card that I can totally understand why am I getting this card today, you know. I definitely get the message that I need to hear that day. I've been struggling a lot with the sorrow when thinking of my past and you know, my family and the whole. You guys don't know the story, but never mind. I've been dealing with some things, and I've been feeling a lot of sorrow these days. I've been kind of trapped into this past and reminiscing past times, which is definitely not good. You have to live in the present moment, in the now, create your future by living in the present moment. And then I've been dealing with a lot of fear as well, and just, you know, sadness. Yeah, so the first thing that I kind of experience when I wake up is fear, and it comes in different shapes and forms, sometimes even physical. It manifests in physical forms. So I really have to look deeply into myself and wonder, what is it that I'm feeling? And I realize that at the bottom of it, it's just fear, you know. So I'm dealing with that, and this is the card that I really needed to get. So guys, these are magical cards. I'm telling you, these are magical cards. And another interesting thing is how basically here you have 108 cards, and I've had this little container for a while now, like for months, and I'm extracting them basically every single day, and I still did not get to read all 108 cards, but I realized that they are cards that I keep extracting, you know. They keep repeating themselves, you know, the same cards that go around like they're trying to give me this message. So that's just one very interesting thing. I have like these 5 or 6 cards that I keep extracting, obviously randomly, but still I keep extracting them, which is just unbelievable but true. So I really started wondering, what are those cards, you know, speaking to me? What are they saying? Because there is something to it, you know. So I believe this is like my magical deck of cards, everyday peace cards. Recently I started meditating. I'm really into that. I said in one of my videos that I feel like meditation is food for my soul, and not only for my soul but for my body as well. Like I feel that my soul like craves those moments when I can meditate, when I can just be in the present moment, just be and just be relaxed and just be calm and certain that everything is going well in my life, like without worries, without fears, safe and peaceful and joyful. So guys, I'm just going to read you these little instructions on how you can use these cards. It's like a welcome card, this one here. If in our daily life we can smile, if we can be peaceful and happy, not only we but everyone will profit from it. This is the most basic kind of peace work. So those are just very simple things, you know, that you can implement in your life, but they are definitely going to improve the quality of your life, and those are the things that we can all do. It's just that it's actually very hard to work on your inner self and work on your mindset and reprogramming your mindset and work on your thoughts, of the train of your thoughts, because we are so used on thinking the same thoughts and acting the same way, and it's kind of losing ourselves and our identity if we want to change our thoughts. But this is just one simple thing that we can do to actually improve our lives, yet it's actually so hard. When you start doing it, it's actually so freaking hard. But I guess that's why it's called like self-work. It's easier to, I don't know, save up money to get an expensive thing. That's the easiest part. The hardest part is actually change your thoughts in order to improve your life. If that makes sense. But I know that if you are on the same page as I am, if you are doing some like spiritual exploring and meditation work on yourself, mindfulness, I know that you get me. I know that you understand what am I talking about and the difficulties that we are facing. So here it says, because you're here now, you have arrived, you're home. These cards are a reminder that we can practice peace at any moment in any day. We do this simply by stopping whatever else we are doing, returning to our in breath and out breath, and bringing our awareness to the present moment and the conditions for happiness in us and around us. When I was suffering past year, I was struggling a lot with my health, especially with spondylosis, and I had all sorts of related problems to that. I was kind of stuck in a circle, and I noticed the first symptoms that I've had of just illness and not being well was difficulties of breathing. I mean, I could breathe, obviously, I could, you know, take deep breaths, but I constantly had this feeling that I'm not breathing enough, that I'm not breathing correctly, that I can't breathe enough air that I need for my organism to function properly. So I was breathing, but as if nothing was coming inside of my body. I was really struggling how to describe this sensation, but it was really the constant lack of breathing correctly. So yeah, breathing, guys, is so important. I never thought about it before, you know, but then I got kind of stuck in certain things and I noticed that I'm not breathing, you know, correctly. So it says here how to use these cards. We do so much, we run so quickly, the situation is difficult, and many people say, don't just sit there, do something. But doing more things may make the situation worse. So you should say, don't just do something, sit there. Sit there, stop, be yourself first, and begin from there. This is again one quote from Thich Nhat Hanh. Pick a card at random. Before you pick a card, stop for a moment, breathe in, aware that you're breathing in, and breathe out, aware that you're breathing out. So just be aware. Read the card to yourself. You may also want to read it a second time out loud. Consider the reading on the card as your practice for the day. You might find it helpful to display the card in your home or workplace using the enclosed card stand. Or keep the card with you in your bag to use whenever you want a moment of practice. Sometimes when I go out and I feel like I really need a little bit of emotional and spiritual support and guidance, I will bring the card that I've picked for the day with me in my handbag. If you keep the card visible at home, it can be a reminder when you come home at night. Or you may want to keep it with you, and if something challenging arises, use it during the day. Try to stick with the card you randomly chose for the day rather than to keep searching for the right card. Each one has something in it that may be unexpectedly useful for you that day. And it says here, may you find peace in your daily life, in your families and with your loved ones and in the world. When we can come back to ourselves and ground ourselves in the present moment, we can handle even the most difficult and challenging of situations, and peace becomes possible. Just beautiful, guys. I also ordered a book biography of Thich Nhat Hanh. So my mom already read it and she said it was a wonderful book to read, that it was just simply beautiful, you know, describing his life and life situations, and I'm looking forward to reading it as well. So I will do a review on it, or just kind of read a couple of lines from it, I guess, for you if you want me to. Shall we extract another card? I will then put this card back to a deck, and I basically just, you know, put it at a very random place. Sometimes I like to photograph these cards, these messages that I received for the day, and then I will sometimes share it on my Instagram together with some other inspiring photos of that day. Yeah, so let's extract the card. I'm super curious to see what message will arrive to us now. Are we ready? Life is accessible right now. And you know what, guys? This isn't the first time that I get this card. So let me read it for you. Life with all its wonders is accessible right now. So we train in coming back to the present moment. When you're sitting on your meditation cushion, you are established in the present moment. At that moment, you touch life deeply. During walking meditation, you do the same thing. Each step brings you back to your true home, the home of your spiritual ancestors, the present moment. It is in the present moment that life, peace, joy, happiness, and well-being are possible. Really beautiful message, I believe, that applies to all of us. Really, everyone watching this video can, relate to this message. So I think this is just the right message for this video. Okay guys, I hope this video was interesting. I know it's something different, but I really wanted to share this with you because I feel it can really change your mindset and transform your life, just improve the quality of your life. And it's just a little ritual that you can implement in your life in order to just be a happier person and to have a better life. So guys, if you like this video, if you found it inspiring, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Also, please share this video with your friends and family, because that way you can help my little channel grow a little bit more, and this really makes me happy and motivates me to film more content for you guys. Now I'm sending you big kiss from Croatia, and I will talk to you soon in my next video. Ciao!